Hi, my name is Tamera Hudnell, and today I will be talking about flipped classrooms in an urban school to re-engage students. Flipped classrooms are really good for our students that are out sick, just having a baby, or they have been in ISSP for a week due to fighting. And you may say, as a teacher, they are losing valuable concepts. And there's no way that they would be able to make those valuable concepts up when they're already coming in behind. So, how do I, as an educator, get these students where they need to be? Another issue that educators have, you have students that are level ones, that are they have a disability and they have an individual education plan. And how do I teach chemistry to a student that is reading on a second grade level? They're doing math on a third grade level, and they do not get my one lecture that I poured my heart out on for 90 minutes. They do not get it. The best way to do this is to flip your classroom. Let's go ahead and dive right in with understanding what exactly is the flipped classroom. For most teachers in a traditional classroom environment, when students come to class, the first thing they do is get introduced to a new content. And then the second half of class, we reinforce that concept to help the students master it. This typically takes place through a variety of extension activities. We have small group or projects, papers, and even worksheets and problem sets. And then to help reinforce the content, we send homework home with the student. In a flipped classroom, these two elements are actually going to flip. The homework is going to become the introduction to the new content. It happens before the class that deals with that particular subject, not after. Classroom time then is 100% dedicated to achieve learning experiences where students dive into the content. Why do we need flipped classrooms in urban schools? The biggest reason is because urban schools have poor learning outcomes. More than half of our ninth graders drop out before Christmas, and that's a huge. And we don't usually get those students back. Do they go to charter schools? Do they go to private schools? Or do they just stay home? The biggest problem is most of them just stay home. The biggest number of dropouts amongst our ninth grade students is African American boys. That the numbers are staggering for that particular demographic of students that drop out. I feel like we have to do more as an educator. Duval County has increased its graduation rate overall. However, we are still losing the African American boy. Results of using flipped classrooms in urban schools is staggering. When you look at a school like Clintondale High School and you look at these statistics, you definitely see a lot of movement among students. That's great and that's huge. When you compare Clintondale to Andrew Jackson High School in Jacksonville, Florida, which is a mirror school of Detroit, Michigan, Clintondale High School, we could do the same thing and we can have that same type of movement amongst our students in growth in reading, math, and writing. There's a variety of free things out there that we as educators can just spend our time searching, reviewing, and picking a tool that's going to work for our students. YouTube, Khan Academy, and Brain Pop are just to name a few. All of these video services allow us to simply tell our students the link or video name and trust that they can go home and access them. My favorite has to be Schoology. Schoology is my favorite because it's a learning management system that is free and it allows teachers to have everything in one central location. I love the way that it interfaces with other technology and there's no glitches in it. It's very smooth and very easy to use. Thank you for watching my video on flipped classrooms for at-risk students. I will be making more videos in the future on flipped classrooms and different programs and technologies and free learning management systems that you'll be able to use in your classroom to make the flipped classroom process much smoother for you. Thank you again for watching. Goodbye.